Can you be friends with your ex?
No. That's something that's just a very clear cut no. Like, I don't think there's any way, shape, or form that unless you're forced to with like a kid, like if there's a kid involved, like you kind of just, you have to find some sort of relationship with your ex to make things work. But if there's no real attachment between the two of you, whether it's a clean break or a bad break, I don't think you should even dabble in that shit. I don't think it's smart. I don't think you're going to be able to be productive or move forward if you're still coexisting with your ex, with someone that you had feelings about. And I think ex nowadays is such a loose term. So I'm talking about like a legit ex, like you dated, you got to see family members, you created something. I'm not going to say love, you might have loved, but if it's someone you was just banging out, like, okay, all right, I seen the back of your head like every other weekend. So there's no real attachment there. But if it's a legit ex, like, there's too many feelings that have been harbored and developed for either company to move forward. Like, if my girl or any girl that I was talking to was still cool with their ex, like, bro, that's a fucking huge red flag. Because just like the guys that we talked about, there's always going to be that want to try to get their foot back in the door. Now, the difference between the ex and the friends is that he's been there, done that. So it's a little easier to get through that door. These other guys haven't tasted or haven't been there, so they just have a different drive. It's a little easier when you know where you're navigating. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different. So no way, shape, or form can you, unless there's a legit attachment, be friends with your ex.
I feel like even as an ex, like, sometimes you're drunk, you're faded, and you're like, oh, let me see how far I can get with this bitch. Like, let me hit up my ex. Let me see if sometimes you do it just out of to see if you still got her under control. And most of the time, whatever. So sometimes it does go through and doesn't. But sometimes, like, an ex doesn't even want to get back with you. They just want to see if you're down to still fuck. And that gives, like, as a guy, that gives you kind of a feeling of power and triumph. You feel me? Like, just trying.
Absolutely.
So there's no way in hell I'm gonna let you, like, be friends with your fucking ex, knowing damn well that one day he's just gonna try and see if he can still get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I think that's the downfall of a lot of females, is that they think that because we are in a relationship or because we've been committed for however long, that we don't understand how guys think. Like, dog, I've been a guy my whole life. Despite what Jeff might say. But I'm saying, it's like, we know how guys think and what stage, like, young guys, single guys, taking guys, like, we know how males navigate. So as much as you want to say, oh, I know him, it's like, I know him and I don't know him. Like, I'm a guy, I know how he thinks. I may not know the motherfucker, but I know how he's trying to get down. So no, you cannot. That is not gonna fly.
Next one is, do friends with benefits work?